Starting next week, the state of Kansas will require you to wear a face mask as a way to fight back against the rising number of COVID-19 cases across the state. KBC's Martin Augustine is live with more on this story. Martin, good morning.
Good morning, Rob. In some Kansas counties and cities, mask orders are in place. Here in Johnson County, if you want to go grocery shopping here in Prairie Village, well, you're going to have to wear a mask. But Governor Laura Kelly now is going to be mandating mask wearing in an order that takes effect next Wednesday. Now, here are the broad brushstrokes of that plan. It looks a lot like mask orders we've seen in recent days. You're going to have to wear masks in public spaces, but also you're going to have to wear masks in public spaces that are outdoors if you can't keep 6 feet of distance between you and someone else. Now, here's where this statewide order is a little different. Local governments are free to adopt their own mask order tailored to those communities. But if those local officials don't get their order into place by next Wednesday, well, then the state order will cover those counties and cities. Now, so we're clear here. Governor Kelly is not ordering businesses to shut down the way it happened earlier this year. In fact, the Kansas City Greater Chamber of Commerce is behind this latest statewide mask mandate. Reporting live, Martin Augustine, KBC 9 News.
All right, Martin, thank you so much. Most counties in Kansas do not require masks right now, but in places like Franklin County, south of Kansas City, they're strongly recommended. Shops in Ottawa are trying to keep customers coming through the doors while at the same time keeping everyone safe. Shops like Ottawa Bike and Trail require masks and even provide some for people who are not wearing them. Other shops like Country Living and Boutique do not require masks, but things could change.
Everybody just wants this to be over with, so I think if that's what it takes, then we should probably just all put on a mask.
We did reach out to the Franklin County Board of Commissioners to try and see if leaders plan to draft their own mask mandate, but we have yet to hear back. And Kansas City, Missouri is reporting 454 new cases of COVID-19 and 2 deaths since Tuesday. Here's a look on your screen of the 9-county Kansas City area. Now, Kansas City, Missouri and Johnson County, Kansas have the most cases since the pandemic began. And Platte County is out with new restrictions. Beginning Monday in areas of Platte County outside of Kansas City, Missouri, restaurants and bars will be at 50% capacity and have to close at 10 p.m. Gyms and fitness centers will also be at 50% capacity. Everyone inside must wear a mask. Indoor gatherings will be 10 people max unless approved by the health department. By the way, if you are at high risk, you are urged to stay home. It's 8:05 now on your Thursday, and Kansas City, Missouri police say they're going to help enforce the new restrictions that start tomorrow. The city's health department will take most of that responsibility, but police will help when they are asked.
So we are not going to be out there looking for violations of mask orders necessarily and proactively looking for that.
Now, officers say that if health department workers need backup, they'll get it just like they have in the past. And UMKC will switch to remote learning beginning the Monday after Thanksgiving, November 30th. They'll stay virtual through the rest of the semester, but clinicals and labs will still happen in person, and the campus will stay open, including residence halls, libraries, and food services. Well, all students, meanwhile, in the Park Hill School District will learn from home from November 30th until December 11th. Well, this week, the district's seen some 61 new coronavirus cases. 24 involved elementary schools and the Early Education Learning Center. Well, the Jackson County Circuit Court is canceling all jury trials through the end of the year. Now, the chief judge says that it's due to the spike in COVID cases, hospitalizations, and deaths. And the delay means that inmates will stay longer in the Jackson County Jail. The jail's director tells us staffers are trying to do everything they can to prevent inmates from getting the coronavirus.
Some of the facilities in nearby jurisdictions have had positive rates as high as 75%. We've done facility-wide testing at least twice now. We don't have numbers like that. So I think that we've done a really good job right out of the gate.
Right now, 4 inmates have the virus, 6 staff members tested positive, and 90 people are in quarantine. The director says testing and isolation is key to keeping those numbers down.